Hello everyone, good morning. This is JT from StayontheRise, and today I wanted to talk about a real fundamental in any business startup or actually a lot of things in life. And that is something that Alexander the Great had, Napoleon had, Elon Musk has, Jeff Bezos at Amazon has, and that's having a vision. And it's not something like something that comes to you or anything else, but really taking some time to contemplate where you'd like to be. So as Albert Einstein said, he used to imagine himself in an alternate reality and literally spend time thinking about how things would work in this particular dimension. And so that's a good exercise to kind of start developing your vision. But the importance of vision is that when you finally sink in, when you finally have a vision of your business or even of your life that maps into some of your core values and some of your core passions, everything else becomes easier in your business. Everything starts with a vision. If you've built a good, strong vision of where you see yourself, what you're trying to achieve, then your strategy comes out of your vision. Your product comes out of your strategy, which comes out of your vision. So you need to have this good, solid foundation. As Eric Ries said in the Lean Startup, that it becomes your true north, your touchstone that you use for everything going forward. And it actually makes starting up your business and which is going to be very uncertain, and there's going to be a lot of questions, and you're going to be getting your head wrapped around different types of things and things you're trying to learn and things you're trying to deal with. And what you need in that environment is something that's rock solid, where you can go back to that, and whenever you have a particular decision to make, or whenever you're even trying to motivate yourself to do something, you can check back. You can use that as a touchstone. You can go back to that vision and say, okay, does this particular thing, this opportunity, or this issue, is it aligned with my vision? Is it something that's necessary to do to continue along my path to achieve my vision, or is it not? And if it's not, you simply don't do it. I've had the opportunity of lots of different opportunities kind of coming to me, where people said, here's a great idea. I'd like to be involved with this business or anything else. But if it's not aligned with your core vision of where you want to take your business or where you want to be in your life, pursuing it just becomes an opportunistic adventure. And even though, yes, it may be a lot of money, it may be a lot of other types of things, at your core, it'll eventually erode you. I know this for a fact. I've actually been through this experience where I was making good money and everything else, but I was feeling extremely unfulfilled each day. And that gradually works on you you start getting frustrated. It starts to affect other things in your life, and your overall quality of life goes down. So the closer that you can build and align everything that you're doing along this particular vision, the easier things actually become. So when you get these opportunities to come in, you can say, okay, does it align with my vision? Or even, does this person have a similar vision to me? Or do they agree with my vision? Because if it's a business partner, they're going to have to kind of agree at some level with your vision of the business. They definitely have to agree with your vision of the business. If that's not happening, you cannot force it to happen. You can certainly spend time and spend energy, and things may look like they're working, but in the long run, things will fall apart. Your business partnership will fall apart because you have different goals which are based on your vision. Your feeling of integrity, your feeling of confidence, even to the fact of getting up in the morning, what you're going to do. You'll feel charged up if the things that you're doing are aligned with your vision. If they're not aligned with your vision, then you're going to feel like it's an effort. It's going to seem like a chore. Not that there aren't things that aren't hard that you're not going to want to do and everything else, but as long as you can go back to that vision, it'll propel you. It'll give you this faith to continue on. It's extremely fundamental in any business. All the successful businesses, if you look at Jeff Bezos, he's had a very clear and consistent vision. He wanted to be the biggest online retailer in the world. Okay? That's been his defining vision. You look at Elon Musk, he wants to colonize Mars. Okay? Those are big visions. They're not goals. I mean, they're an aspect of goal. They want to achieve their vision, but they're not goals in a sense. They're things that when they look at whatever they're going to do, they can come back to that vision and say, is it aligned with this vision? If it is, it becomes an easy decision. If it's not, you can simply say no. So I recommend that you take some time. This is not something that's going to come to you. Well, sometimes it does. It comes to you in a flash. A lot of times it's something that you need to work on. You actually need to spend time thinking about this. Thinking about where you want to be in your life. What do you actually like to do? And if you've been in the 67 Steps in Tai Lopez, he talks about your Eulerian destiny. That type of thought exercise where you go and you try to look at what aligns with my life, what aligns with the things that I'm passionate about. It'll help you develop this vision. And once you have that vision, it becomes the base of that pyramid, which everything else can build on top of. It'll both give you a push and a pull motivator, because sometimes we're pulled along by our vision. Other days, because it's something we may not want to do, we get pushed along by it because we're convinced that this is the right thing to do. So I hope that helped. Again, it's a foundational aspect, and I'll hope to talk to you soon with more content. And again, it's JT at StayontheRise. Have a wonderful day.